Hey there, welcome back. So big update today. It is Tuesday, October 22nd. We have a big update from Fallout 76 Bethesda. We're looking at between a 15 and 19 gigabyte download for consoles. But all right, let's go ahead and get through this. Let's do the best we can. Starting off with armor. Power Armor HUD compass will now properly display icons. Fixed an issue where various combinations of torso and jetpack skins would cause sections to change upon entering the Power Armor. Secret Service armor gives scrap when scrapping it. Fixed an issue where having multiple mining helmets could cause the lamp to not function. Best builds. Best build submission window has been updated to include an icon for the featured photos. So hopefully that's a lot better when you're checking out somebody's camp before you travel to it. Next, camp and workshops. Pheasant plushie workbench preview now faces the correct direction. All players in possession of Clan Herdsman Bell Basic can now craft the bell out of Tinker's workbench. Fixed an issue where some variants of the Blue Ridge pit stop guard post would float when placed. Fixed an issue where the destroyed farm wagon would replay visual effects upon fast traveling back to camps. Fixed an issue where the Pioneer Scouts recruiting poster would not display properly. Rad Nuka-Cola chimes will now correctly play audio. Removed a non-functional power connector from the watch post camp structure. The Jumpy Juice Company tea machine now properly states it's generated tea. Workshop. Adjusted the preview icon for the atomic roller machine to be less zoomed out. Fixed an issue where objects could clip into the performance stage metal and the performance stage wood structures. Fixed an issue where the Vault-Tec Fusion Core Recharger did not display properly after being broken and repaired. Removed Triumph Terrace from the track house's name. Small flatbed crafting resources have been adjusted to 1 concrete, 2 steel, and 3 wood. Triumph Terrace screen door now has sound effects. Straw Goat is now properly craftable for players who've learned the recipe previously. So this is the third time they fixed this, so hopefully they've got it this time. My buddy KG has not been able to build this since it's been released. So good luck, buddy. Hopefully it works now. Now to caravans. Now this one I wanted to go ahead and throw this out there. When I was on the PTS, I know they had the double and up fixed. So you can no longer go start your caravan and join somebody else's. That was fixed in the PTS. I'll let you guys know later on in the description if it's still working or not. But back on track. Fix several areas where the Brahmin could become stuck, preventing progress. Well, they have that on there twice. Fix an issue where hurrying the Brahmin could hurry all active caravan Brahmin. Fix an issue where additional Yagwai could spawn after defeat the Yagwai objective. Fix several areas where the Brahmin could become stuck, preventing progress. It's on there 3 times now. Fix an issue that would allow players to get full supplies from another player's caravan. Right, there's that fix on that I was telling you about. Join caravans will now appear in the event tab of the Pip-Boy. For challenges, completing a caravan will now properly count towards the complete an event while on a group challenge. Supply payouts for helping caravans have been increased. Helping small caravans, 4 supplies, 3 scripts, stim packs, contextual ammo, increased amounts. Helping medium caravans, 12 supplies, 4 scripts, stim packs, contextual ammo, increased amounts. Helping large caravan, 20 supplies, 5 script, stim packs, contextual ammo, increased amount. Failing a caravan will now give you 3 supplies instead of 1 now. I'm so glad to see that's fixed and finally brought over to console. I know it was fixed in the PTS for some time now. I'm glad to see it's been integrated over to consoles. But now to combat. Basher, Modern, Renegade, and Twisted Muscles. Now they should reference the proper perk. Enforcer rank 1 now can cripple enemies. Fix a case where AP would not regenerate while taking rad damage. Address an issue where the Tenderizer perk could result in more damage than intended. The Legendary Explosion mod now applies bonus to explosive attacks. Adjusted the damage caused by Poison Cloud from Toxic Blood mutated enemies. Dev note, players should expect the Poison Cloud to be weaker at lower levels, and the poison effects drops off faster. Combat balancing. Increased damage from Lesser Devils, Alien Vader, reduced health, reduced damage in daily ops. Slightly lowered the duration of the slow effect on the Floater Freezer's Freezing Breath. Slightly reduced the rate at which the slow effect accumulates for the Floater Freezer's Freezing Breath. Reduced damage for the Floater's Flamer's Fire Breath. Reduced cryo damage for the Floater's Freezer's Blast, Stare, Shockwave attack, the one which also deals Fusion Core damage. Reduced damage for the Floater's Gnasher's Bite attack. A lot of tongue twisters on that one, I'll tell you. Adjusted the damage for the following beta gamma laser mods: Laser Gun, Ultrasight Laser Gun, Gatling Laser, Ultrasight Gatling Laser, Plasma Gun. While these weapons are still being evaluated for overall balance, these particular mods overshot the current target for fire damage mods, especially when taking into account the recent adjustment to creatures' health and resistance, and are being brought in line with similar mods for other weapons. This allows for more consistency among weapons and mods when making further changes. Creature balance. The creatures below will generally be less threatening at mid-level, especially 35 to 75, but should be a bit tougher towards level 100. At some cases at lower level, these creatures may be slightly weaker or stronger to ensure that they're properly engaging even when first met. Their resistance has been adjusted in a way that is now more valuable to explore which damage types they are now weaker to. These changes are similar to creature changes that were made in the Skyline Valley and Milepost Zero updates. The following creatures have been adjusted: Hellcat Mercenaries, Rad Scorpions, Overgrown Thorn, Overgrown Pollinator, Overgrown Elder, Overgrown Elderwood, Mr. Handy Ear Gutsy, Settlers, Mothman, Union NPCs, Mobsters, Showmen, and Auditors, Blue Devil, Jersey Devil, Lesser Devil, Fanatics, Fanatic Foremen, Fanatic Harrowers, Fanatic Elite Harrowers, Fanatic Conquerors, Lieutenant Kappa, General Zeta, Captain Alpha, Captain Omega, Alien Drone, Alien Detonator Drone, Alien Elite Drone, Sentry Bot. Glowing Ones, Feral Ghouls, Blood Bugs, Grafton Monster, Agua, Wendigo Colossus, Critters, Rad Roach, Flatwood Monster, Rad Rats, Mirelurks, Mirelurk Queen, Mirelurk Hunter, Trog Superior, Trog Devourer, Trog Fledging, Glowing Trog, Assaultron, Rad Toad, Ragstag, Sheep Squatch. Now for events. Powerhouse of the Cell addressed several issues where players could become stuck between objectives and unable to continue. That's on there twice. Project Paradise, teammates fast traveling to a team leader who is participating in an event will no longer spawn stuck inside the central reactor. Load bearing, fix an issue where players could be blocked from entering the mine by an uncleared rock pile located just inside the interior entrance. That's been fixed multiple times. Out of the blue, fix an issue where obtaining the Caravan camp notes before starting the quest could break progression. Test your metal potential reward. Rusty Eagle banner is now properly displayed as planned Rusty Eagle banner. The exclusive Crane, fix a blocking issue where Saul would not execute Crane when prompted. Event challenges, fix an issue where the weekly repeatable Kill Spooky Scorch challenge was missing the star icon. Updated potential reward list for public events on their preview information to reflect that they now award legendary modules rather than legendary cores. Clowns that were spawning near the Foundation outpost eviction notice have been returned to the circus. Honk honk. Makes you wonder why they were down there and what really happened. Are you playing a game with us, Bethesda? I don't know, but I like it. It's funny. I hope they do more things like this. But now we're getting to the big one. Magazine changes. Now these have nerfs and they have buffs. The following magazines have received updates. For the most part, these are direct increase to magazine effects. Astounding Awesome Tales 7, plus 25 max AP up from 5. Astounding Awesome Tales 10, plus 35% more damage with scoped weapons while aiming, previously plus 15% without needing to aim. Dev note, this magazine now specifically offers its benefits to weapons fired using manual aim and does not affect VATS. Backwoodsman 2, name and cover art updated to match effect. Dev note, this is purely a cosmetic change for the magazine's name and cover. It was previously swapped from the Backwoodsman 7, see below. Backwoodsman 6 now only affects healing from cooked foods rather than all effects from cooked food. That means no more XP buffs, and I'll show you here in a little bit a video. Backwoodsman 7 name and cover art updated to match effects. Now affects all thrown weapons, sheep squat, shard, tomahawks, throwing knives, meat cleaver instead of just tomahawks. Live and Love 1 plus 25 max AP while on a team up from 10. Live and Love 3 now only affects healing from fruits and veggies rather than all effects from fruits and veggies. Same thing, that is a nerf, no more XP buff. Live and Love 6 plus 25 damage resistance while on a team up from 10. Grognok the Barbarian 3 plus 25 poison resistance up from 15. Grognok the Barbarian 8 plus 25 cryo resistance, charisma no longer required, set up plus 2 damage resistance per point of charisma. Grognok the Barbarian 9 plus 25 carry weight up from 10. Grognok the Barbarian 10 plus 25 energy resistance up from 15. Tesla Science 6 plus 75 radiation resistance up from 15. Guns and Bullets 6 plus 75 damage resistance at night up from plus 10 damage resistance at night. Now occurs slightly later at night to match nocturnal and other nighttime effects. Scout's Life 3 now reduces all item weight by 10% instead of plus 10 carry weight. Scout's Life 9 now provides plus 25 fire resistance instead of minus 80% camp placement cost. US Covert Operations Manual 1, plus 50 damage resistance while sneaking, up from plus 10 while sneaking. Now, I'm glad to see Scout's Life 9 get fixed. That camp placement, that was just bogus. Nobody used it. Backwoodsman 6 and Live and Love 3 far exceeded the intended level of benefits for magazines and have been adjusted to match their original effect of boosting healing from food items. Backwoodsman 6 prior change and Once in a Blue Moon update has been made in error, and we apologize for the confusion. Prior to this update, these magazines boosted all food effects, including but not limited to carry weight, specials, stats, VATS critical attack damage, etc. The effects of these magazines will be further adjusted if needed in a future update. Now I'm going to tell you guys this is that nerf I was telling you about, and I'm going to show you right here. So if you heard, I just took a Backwoodsman 6, and you can see no buffs on this. 20% XP bonus, that's it. Backwoodsman 6 going, plus 50 healing. So yeah, it's official, guys. It's a bummer. I know, I'm sorry. I'm sad about it too. I have thousands of Backwoodsman 6 I planned on still giving away, and now I'm just stuck with them, and I'm just going to throw them in my vendor. But moving on to the next subject, Milepost Zero. Milepost Zero headquarters fixed an issue that could cause players to not be able to hire new employees. Fixed an issue where stairs were not appearing with the military theme. Axel will now properly give players the snow globe plan when changing themes at tier 3. Fixed an issue causing NPCs to give snow globe plans after the player has already received them. Thank God that's fixed. Theodore now gives a snow globe through the correct dialogue line. Fixed an issue that would cause Marley to give a snow globe plan every time you tried to get a new caravan. Thank God that one's fixed too. Fixed an issue where, I'm not even going to say that name, dialogue would display incorrect text in French and German. Fixed a mismatch between voice lines and subtitle in Axel's dialogue. Fixed voice lines for Axel in Spanish and French languages. Fixed an issue where, I'm not going to say that name again, upgrade options were not consistently appearing in Marley's dialogue. Remove duplicate dialogue options for Josie. Fix an issue where Axel would sometimes not initiate dialogue when interacted with. Fix a mismatch between voice lines and subtitles in Axel's dialogue. Fix an issue, that name again, dialogue where the conversation would end unexpectedly after initial introductions. Fix an issue where Theodore would not play certain voice lines. Fix missing voice lines for Theodore. Fix an issue that would cause the current theme to be eligible for purchase in Axel's dialogue. A notification will now appear when the Brahmin has been upgraded through Josie. Fix an issue where some structures within the headquarters could be damaged. Fix an issue where the player's character's head would clip through the British Redcoat Army hat. V63 laser carbine. Fix an issue where the explosive legendary visual effects were not working properly. So that's pretty interesting. There's a lot of fix on that one. So moving on. Quest. Trade secrets. Fix an issue where some characters were missing the Hornwright Senior Executive keycard. Refuge daily quests. Fix an issue where the Vault Boy animation will overlap with quest description. Overseer's mission. For players who have completed this quest, dropped Overseer's log holotapes may now be picked up again from their original locations. Custodial compulsions. Fix an issue where other characters would say Saltwater Sam's dialogue lines if the player was on a specific part of the quest. Duty calls. Fix an issue where the brain jars were missing upon relog, blocking progression. Beckett now appropriately says romantic flirty dialogue lines to players who have romanced him. And now to weapons. Now this is the one I was talking about in my last video. Ticket to Revenge has its attended legendary mods again. Furious, Rapid, Lightweight. Deathclaw Hand is no longer returned when scrapping an item that uses it as a component for crafting. Deathclaw Gauntlet and Unstoppable Monster now require one Deathclaw Hand to craft instead of two. Fix an issue where the Tenderizer with the standard mod would display as the Tenderizer. Fix an issue where 3-star melee weapons could sometimes spawn with reload speed. Plan. Headhunter's Scythe has been renamed to Plan Headhunter's Scythe to be consistent with the weapon. B63 now benefits from the Science perk card family. Science, Science Expert, and Science Master. That's awesome. I'm going to try that out, and we'll get to a video on that. Enemy minigun audio should no longer continue playing after death. Thank you. We are so sick of that minigun looping. How many times have we went into an area and we just heard that minigun just going off non-stop? Same thing with the Tesla used to do. Fix an issue where the lever action rifle, where the compensator mod did not display correctly with various paints. Miscellaneous fixes. Address various typos in the new legendary crafting help menus. Atomic Shop. Fix an issue where cursors would disappear after making a purchase. There's that Beckett one again. Creatures now have an increased chance to drop meat. Cultist Dungeon Outfit. Fix an issue where mismatched skin textures could apply on characters wearing this outfit. Fixed a spelling error with Fireproof mod name. Fix an issue where colored mirror balls were not emitting light correctly. Fix an issue where players were sometimes not receiving contextual ammo drops in expeditions. Fix an issue where some backpack skins would display their name multiple times. Fix an issue where the Live and Love 3 magazines would increase the benefits of non-healing effects. A few of them things have been mentioned already, but getting to the last page. Fix an issue where the Agua would still be vulnerable after retreating into his shell. Fix an issue where the Pip-Boy would not update correctly when switching between weapons with the same name. Fix an issue where the tutorial flyout and help menu displayed the incorrect key binding for collecting power armor chassis. Fix an issue where several notes where the exit commands was improperly being displayed on notes that must be collected. Fix lighting issues within the burning mine location. Pulaski's preservation shelters players should no longer become trapped in the doors. Remove vendor windows from Johnny Bill's at the Blue Ridge bunkhouse. Speculative fix. Free daily rerolls should now reset at the same time as challenges. That is nice. Instead of an hour later during daylight savings. Yeah, I never understood why that was like that. The shadow person hunting the cliffs near Lake Illinois has been banished. Thrasher backpack. Fix an issue that could cause the backpack to become static. So that's all of them. Thank God we made it through. There are a lot of new changes to this. A lot of new changes. So many different buffs, so many different nerfs, so many different rewrites. I really do appreciate you guys following along like always. If you like my channel and you like my content, please subscribe, like, and share. And don't forget to turn the notifications on so you never miss a video. Alright guys, you take it easy. We'll see you later.